Hey everybody, I recently purchased the set of Moleskins, one of my favorite sketchbooks. I love the pages. They're not too thick, but ink and graphite color pencils, they do really great attaching to the material. So I I dedicated this sketchbook to things that I'm not good at. As you can see, things that I'm not good at are still life, as well as houses and robots and metal things. But I'm really good at humans and doing superheroes and whatnot. So what I really wanted to do is just improve on something that I'm not on things that I'm not too confident in, and these are cars. All right, so I did 100 of these cars, and one of the biggest things that I came across that I found out was making sure that your tires align with certain planes, right? So a tire can't be found back here because there's a plane right here that tells it not to, and then also there's an angle plane that tells me exactly where to go with the tires, right? Also making circular motions, I did a lot of that. Perspective, a lot of perspective goes into these vehicles. And for the most part, I'm okay with the results that I got. I would like to have gotten a little bit better with it. But I know that's more practice, so maybe I'll do another 100 card challenge. But as you can see here, my lines are they're not very structured as far as confident there. I had to do a lot of ghosting, going back and forth until I found the suitable line for that vehicle, that angle that I was looking for. I did a lot of these after the first 20. I did it with ink. I just found that it leaves a better mark, and visually it's just better looking, as well as it disciplines me to make my marks more confident, as well as assuring, like, if I do this stroke or this mark here, this is permanent. You know, I don't have an eraser to erase mistakes. There is no mistakes. You know, you go light and then you go hard. That's how you want to take on these ink challenges. And so something that I realized, that not all of these vehicles are, like for example, this is not a realistic reference. This is an illustrative buzz that I think I found it better to reference cartoons, illustrative vehicles, as opposed to realistic vehicles. And the reason so is just simplicity. You know, these illustrative ones, they're just simple. They're easy to break down, as opposed to sometimes realistic. It's just a little too complex, too detailed. And that makes sense. If you think about when you're growing up, you learn a lot from cartoons or illustrative stuff as opposed to realistic. You know, it's learning the animals and a cartoony animals as opposed to realistic animal. And then once you get older, you know, you go to more realistic one because there's more details to take in. But if you're just starting, I think it's perfect to just have reference stuff that are cartoons or illustrative format, as opposed to the photorealistic ones. And as you can see here, I made 100 finally. And like I said, I want to do this challenge again, not right now, but in the future, to see how well I have improved. And also, like I was saying, there's a lot of perspective. So I think my next challenge that I want to do is just now perspective. So I might do buildings, 100 buildings, to kind of make sure that my perspective is lining up. So that way my drawings, my illustrative stuff looks better, just because it's taken more of a scientific than approach, as opposed to just doing a stroke and hopefully people like what you see. There's a method to it, so I'm gonna stick to that and do some perspective ones in the future. So till then, hopefully you guys do your challenge, whatever you're struggling with. I think this really helps. 100 cars It may be 100 hands, 100 feet, 100 trees, but whatever it is, just do it and you'll get better at it. All right. So you guys go out there, create, stay creative, and just create. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.